Hi everyone, today's video is all about your next significant other. So I've got a detailed reading for you guys today. The timestamps are down below, so use your intuition to pick. We've got, we're gonna look at this person's personality and whatever comes out using tarot, multiple oracle decks, their traits towards the end of each of the videos or each of the segments. We're gonna look at eye color, hair color, and stuff like that. So there will be extended. We're going to do the path to marriage reading since this is your significant other. What's the path of marriage going to be like for you guys over in the extended? Links for that will be down below. So with that being said, let's look at the group. So for group one, we have got falling in love, sudden feelings that this is the one. For group two, and this is the Modern Witches Tarot that we used for you guys, just FYI, we've got the Vice Versa Tarot for group two, and love language, quality time. Be the witness to each other's lives. And for group three, using the Cosmic Cycles Tarot, we've got natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally. So go with the one that you are most drawn to. And then like I said, the timestamps are down below. Random.org is there linked if you need help choosing. You can watch one of the readings, all three, whatever resonates with you. And so yeah, and if you would like a private reading from me, one of your own, they are video recorded, highly personalized, and sent by a private video link. You can order through my email, website, or Wizio, and all that information is also in the description. So let's get started with group one. Welcome group one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm gonna plug in the camera real quick. So if you chose this group, you were wanting to know all about your next significant other. So I have gone ahead and pre-shuffled some traits. So we're going to look at their eye color, height, and things like that. I'm going to say that for the end. That's more of a fun part of the reading. But we're going to get started with the tarot cards and the romantic fairy, okay? So let me tell you what I'm picking up about you so you can kind of determine if this is the right reading for you or if you want to choose another group or check out a playlist for a different reading. Playlists are linked down below. So for group one, what I'm getting for you is some of you are quite charming individuals. All right. I say that with a chuckle because I don't know. Are you single? Because, you probably have your choice of people. You are charming. You could also be competitive. Some of you could be very good at the arts, right? Dancing, writing, singing, creating in some capacity. And also I feel like some of you are hard to pin down. So if you're single, it might be because you are hard to pin down. If this doesn't sound like you, could be somebody that you've been close to and that's their energy still in your aura, but I do feel like you are creative and artistic or charming and competitive, something along those lines. And I just really feel like you do want somebody that is going to appreciate, your finer points, I guess you could say, and the little things about you that maybe that you're a little bit nervous or, a little bit shy about or something along those lines. Well, we'll see what comes out here. Okay, so I'm going to start with these two. Actually got two of the romantic fairies, and on this deck, somebody had emailed me, asked about what deck this is. This is by Cherry Enchantress. It's called The Romantic Fairies, and her channel goes by Pixie Dust Tarot now, okay? So what we got for you guys for group one, this is all about your significant other. We've got time apart, and we've got falling in love. So we'll see what comes out for that. It could be, that this person is in separation from you or from somebody else or has been single for a while. But as you can see here, this is a good sign with the falling in love, a sudden feeling that this is the one. Somebody has a sudden feeling that, their person is the one. So this could be how they're going to be feeling about you. So from this deck, the Modern Witches, I believe we've got the Four of Wands, we've got the Four of Swords, and we got the Eight of Pentacles. Actually, I do think this came out the other way. If memory serves, yeah, okay. So what does this tell us about your person? First off the bat, we can see maybe your person does do something creative or artistic online. Maybe they're a graphic designer or something like that. You can see her. She looks like she's a graphic designer. And as far as signs go, we've got earth sign, air sign, and fire sign. So somebody could have that strong in their chart. But essentially, I'm getting that your person is skilled and is a sincere person. People with that Eight of Pentacles energy is sincere. They really apply themselves to whatever that they want to learn or whatever they want to do. And it's a good sign because it shows that this person will be equally focused on the connection or any connection that they're in, anything that they apply themselves to. And I also get that this person is quite a social person despite needing like time alone. I think this person, maybe when they work, that is their time to really be by themselves, or when they're resting from work, they like introvert or introspective, something along those lines. But I do get that this person is quite a passionate person despite maybe having gone through some sort of a breakup that really broke their heart, or that they're healing from, or some sort of difficulty in relationships or in some other life area, maybe at work, you know, in their past. So I do feel that this person is quite stable with the 2 4s here, and 8 is also a stable number, even though it's like the infinity symbol. So for some of you with that combination, the 8 and the 4 of Wands, 2 4s making another 8, and 8 and 8 adding up to 16, which reduces to 7, a spiritual number. This could be somebody that you do have a spiritual connection, higher level soulmate or twin flames for those that resonate with, but this is a person that is you know, a spiritual connection that you're going to have with this person, the significant other, the next person they're going to have a significant relationship with, your next significant other, right? So I do feel like that's the case here as well. Let's see what else. I just get that this person does take a mature attitude towards love and towards life. And so if you're not used to that kind of a person, and you know, get used to it, get ready, because this person with that 8 of Pentacles, you know, Spirit is telling me this is a sincere person, and they do take a mature attitude. They could be older than you or have like an old soul energy, but they're going to be definitely like a dedicated person. And in some ways they're going to come across older than you, even if you're older than them, because of just like the way that they are, this kind of mature approach that they take to love. And like I said, I feel like some of you are very charming and kind of creative, so maybe you are like, you like to keep things light, even if you're in like a serious relationship, you like to keep things light. I know that in relationships with me, you know, even friendships, I'm somebody that is generally described as quite serious, and then until, you know, you get to know me, or until things start to get too heavy, and then I bring some of that levity out, you know, some of my 5th house out, and let that kind of like affect the situation to make things just a little more pleasant for everyone. And I kind of feel like that is what you're going to bring to this person. For some of you that resonate with being, you know, more of the kite. This is the person that's going to be more of like the rock that holds the kite down in a sense, or in some aspect in this connection, or this could be the way that they have been in the past. That's what it's coming from. With this 4 of Swords, getting that this person does need, like I said, alone time to process their thoughts, especially any difficulties. Like I said, they could possibly have had a tough past, like an exceptionally tough past. And a lot of people are like, well, lots of people have tough pasts, or lots of people, like when we say things on here that sound redundant or cliche, it's not because, you know, we're necessarily trying to appeal to the general audience so much, which it is a general reading, so it has to be somewhat general, but because Spirit is making a point of expressing it. So Spirit wouldn't say this if this person has a tough past unless it was something that you needed to know, okay? So even though everybody has some sort of difficulty or some complaints about their past, this person's really still healing when you meet them from a tough past. They're an introspective person, and I don't get the energy necessarily that this is somebody that overthinks things too much and that they make mountains out of a molehill. I really feel like this person has had it tough, and like everything that they have acquired or done, they have had to do it like from the ground up, and really applied themselves with very little help from anybody. And I think this person just, you know, it could not necessarily be that this person doesn't have people that would like to support or help them. For a lot of you, that probably is the case, to be honest, but I feel like this is the type of person that has plans for their future, and they plan on combining like where their passions and their desire for a happy home life or a solid relationship meet. So this person does have sort of like, you know, some pretty good ambitions, right? Especially when it comes to relationships, which is good. They have plans for a future. They do want to settle down and have some sort of stability with somebody that they're passionate about. And so just know that maybe this person's going to need a little extra time or space from you. If you are in separation, this is the reason why, okay? And if you go into separation from this person in the future, I'm not necessarily seeing like breakups on again, off again. We'll see what else comes out in the reading, but I do see like this person needing time to process. And this is because they want to do this right, okay? So, the good thing about this kind of an energy is this is the type of person that does really honor their feelings. And you can't really honor your feelings if you don't take the time to sit with them and recognize or realize what they actually are. You have to hold space for yourself. And I feel that this is how this person remains balanced and how they're going to stay balanced in relationships. So in their life, the reason their life works is because they take the time to look within and ask themselves what they're feeling, honor those feelings, process them. Okay, which is again, it's a very mature energy for a relationship, which I'm really digging that, okay? Because, you know, I think there needs to be more of that in society in general, and especially in love, and especially on this channel. So with this Four of Wands, like I said, this can indicate that this person does have a happy home life. Like maybe they have worked really hard to achieve in their career a place where they can establish like some sort of stability within their life, within their home. Okay, they could have a very nice house. They could have really solid friendships or familial relationships. I do get that generally this person's a happy person, and they probably do well for themselves, prosper, turn a profit. They could be quite stable in their finances as well, especially with those Eight of Pentacles. Each pentacle is a gold coin, so it's like this person has worked hard to achieve what they've got, and they probably do have a happy home life, you know, whatever that looks like for them. They also are somebody that is gaining recognition for their work, and they do deserve everything that they have, and they do have some really positive things going on in their life. Like I said, I feel like they are kind of happy, pretty much happy people, and or happy at home or with their relationships. Okay, so I like this person. I think they sound pretty worthwhile, so let's get some more cards and see what else comes out. And if this is sounding like somebody you know or somebody you'd be interested in, you know, let me know in the comment section or hit the like button. So I'm going to get the next card. You know, I haven't used this deck in a while, so I'm going to use the Fairy Tale Oracle to just kind of get some more general information about this person and this next significant other that's coming in group one's life. Spirit, who is this next significant other that's coming into group one's life? That was fast. Like that when we see that. We've got the Children of Lear voice. Okay, so this could be somebody that has learned to speak up for themselves, the Children of Lear. And I do think they have a unique voice which will bring, you know, respect from other people. Like they could use their voice in their job, especially with that landing on a communication card, the Four of Swords. I don't feel like this is a particularly fast talker. I feel like this is somebody that when they speak, they're very measured and they make a point. They don't just talk or blab to be blabbing. They're not that kind of an energy. It is somebody that uses their words to really focus the attention of their audience, and they have a unique way of speaking. Okay, so I'm really kind of reading this intuitively as opposed to what the book is saying. I often do like to look at the book meanings, but I'm going to read it intuitively today. And we've got the swans here, so that's showing us, you know, a potential, a deeper level soulmate type relationship here. I do feel like this person's probably either older than you or more mature than you, because you can see we've got, I believe in the story, this is the older sister and the younger brother. And I think this person is going to be attracted to the fact that you're more light. Like I said, you're like the kite, or you're going to be the kite in the situation. So even if you're a very grounded, down-to-earth person, or even quite serious yourself in this relationship, this person is going to give you wings. Okay, Red Bull gives you wings. I don't know why, but like the little boy, he has wings, so there's some levity. So this person's going to ground you, and they're going to make it safe for you to feel that you can fly, and that you can also, you know, speak your mind and say what you want to say, and feel comfortable in knowing that this person understands you. I feel like there's going to be, because of the spiritual connection, and because this is like a soulmate sort of dynamic, and there's going to be deep love as well. This person's really capable of a very deep love, that you guys are going to be able to talk about your difficulties or differences or any obstacles that present themselves, and you're going to be able to work through them. I think that, you know, this person's going to probably be very good at communication, especially just because they're very in tune with your energy and simpatico. There's going to be a harmoniousness to the communication between the two of you, and that might be something that's unique or new for you that you haven't experienced before. So definitely a very intuitive person, very focused and very stable. So this person's going to be a light in your life, creative, optimistic, enthusiastic. They could have red hair, and being drawn to that red hair, that could just represent the passion and the courage this person possesses. And since it's a little reddish brown, it could be, you know, talking about this person also being grounded and them being very practical and like playing for keeps as well. So I did have in my Instagram reading, one of the groups that came out, check it out if you haven't already, my latest Instagram pick a card. I get plug in real quick, but it does apply because there was somebody that came out that plays for keeps, and I feel like that's a similar energy to the person who's coming out for you, group one. Somebody that plays for keeps. So let's look at the next. I definitely get this person's going to be crazy about you, and I did get for you guys Madonna's Crazy for You, so I will try to link that in the description box down below. It might have more messages for you that song. So I'm sort of trying to not get ahead of myself here. Okay, we've got this. Let's get some archetype cards. think this person's really going to be good for your inner child as well, group 1, because like I said, they're going to compliment you on things that maybe you are shy about or feel insecure about. Like, I mean, for some reason, I'm getting that some of you are insecure about your nose. This person's going to tell you that you have a cute nose for some of you. Others of you, they are going to like the way that you walk or like your hips. They're going to think you're very sexy. Something about the way that you walk. So some of you could be a little bit self-conscious about the way that you walk. I don't know if some of you have experienced like an injury or something and your gait is off for some reason. That's going to be a very specific message, obviously, not for everybody. Others of you might think that your butt is too big, your butt is too small. There's going to be something with the hips, I feel. Or it could just be that, you know, it's really about the appearance of something that you might be insecure about, that this person's going to hold space for and make you feel better about, and could probably give you compliments regarding that too. We've got child eternal. Yeah, I feel it's really going to be good for your person's inner child. Yeah, and your inner child, right? Yeah. And I think that, how does this person know these things? Like, maybe you're very good at hiding and appearing like you're more confident than you are, or hiding particular things that you are insecure about. A lot of people are good at masking what they feel insecure about. This person is going to intuitively understand what those things are, and they're going to very naturally and casually build you up in those areas, which I think is really beautiful. They want you to see things, like the card says, with fresh eyes, those things about you, to sort of restore you to a healthy and happy mindset regarding many things in your life, including your self-image. I think that's going to help you in all areas to be more confident. Yes, definitely going to see you moving on from, if you live someplace that you want to move away from, or if you just have negative thoughts that you need to sort of like transcend. I see this person helping you transcend, just like move away from your own difficulties in life, giving you that encouragement and that love to do that. And it's interesting to note that we've got, just like on the Children of Lear card, we have got like an older female and a younger male here. So that's kind of interesting. And the sunflowers remind me of Leo energy too. And I'm drawn to the gingham, the blue and white gingham there too, which is reminding me of like purity and compassion between the two of you here. So, Stuart, tell us more about group 1 significant other, please. We've got scribe. Person could have dark hair. I will pull traits here in a moment. This kid on here like has light brownish or reddish hair. We've got that again as well. And so this person, yeah, could definitely have dark hair. You could, but we've also got a blonde here with a long blonde braid and some brown hair, either long or short, so it depends, because we've got a lot of different people watching. But with the scribe here, it's showing that this person could be quite studious. They might have a desk job where they sit and they write. They could write copy for a magazine, or an online magazine, or a blog, or something like that. I'm getting that as well. Maybe they just like to write in their journal, or just like to preserve knowledge and stuff of that nature. And that could be like their job. They're creative people, and maybe that's how they communicate best, is through writing. And then we've got the mediator. It does show, like I was talking about, this person having pretty solid relationships, like just in general in their life, with regard to family and or friends or their coworkers or whoever is in their life. And this is because this person knows how to be fair with other people. They know how to negotiate. So this is the kind of person that you want with you when you go to buy a new car or something like that, right? I mean, you have to bargain. This person is good in that sort of thing. They could even do that professionally. And they can see both sides of an argument as well. So yeah, that's very positive, I feel. So we're getting that as well. And I just am drawn to this person's holding the hands of these other people. So that just goes to show, like what I was talking about, the unity that this person brings. They probably give a good dinner party. They might have a lot of people or friends over at their house. Or they're just one of those places where the people that are close to them, their friends, can come to and feel comfortable and at home, because this person is very good at making people, including you, making people feel at home. Do the True Love deck next. is all about group 1 significant other, please. Their next significant other that's coming into their life. Commitment. Wow, we've got the swans again, guys. So look up swans as far as like as an archetype or spirit animal, because we got those twice in your reading, and this person's going to give you wings. I feel like this person, wow, is going to lift you up, and it's looking very beautiful for a union, a commitment, like the card says. So I feel like the intentions here are going to be pure, and they're going to bring out the pure intentions in you as well. And it does feel like this person brings some wholeness to the connection, and also a sense of protection, like this is a protective person as well, as what I'm getting. And how are they going to know what you need protection from? Maybe you're going to say that, maybe they're going to pick that up, or I feel like it's going to be largely intuitive. It's because they have such love for you, and also this is somebody that is friends with their lovers. This is somebody that is very affectionate, probably does show like public displays of affection to some extent. Like it's not going to be a secret that you guys are in love, or like this person's feelings are not going to be a secret. I'm not getting necessarily that they're going to wear their heart on their sleeve, although they might. I feel like it's more that it's going to be obvious to anybody around that that this person loves you, or whatever this person's into or cares about. It's pretty obvious to those around, because they have enough self-esteem and self-respect to show it. Like they're not too insecure, which is so nice to see, and such a relief. Seems like it's so rare on this channel that to see somebody that is, you know, genuinely comfortable being affectionate and letting others see their true feelings for someone. I feel like this person will be showing their true feelings for you. So also I feel like this person's gonna be great for your self-respect and your self-esteem as well. And this is a connection that you're not going to have to worry about your self-esteem being negatively affected or anything like that. No, too often that is the case, right? I did want to get from this deck as well, almost forgot. So this is a Divine Masculine deck. If you're here for a feminine, just apply it as a feminine energy, but for group 1 spirit, tell us more about group 1 significant other. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. We've got home, true love, 5th dimension, opposites attract, everlasting, reconciling, marriage, caring, soulmate, balance. We've got the healer at the back of the deck. So, wow. This is pretty amazing, guys, because I did talk about that already. Thanks for the validation, Spirit. As always, Spirit's validating, and love that. This could be very well, it could be your true love, somebody that you are in connection with in the 5th dimension. Again, you're going to have that otherworldly connection. You guys could be opposites, like I said, the kite and the rock. This person's going to hold you down, and it looks like this has everlasting potential. It could be somebody that you marry. Over in the extended, I was going to look into that, so the link for that will be down below, the path to marriage. So we're going to do a reading that shows the steps and like the length of time it takes to get to either a commitment or a marriage with this person. This is a caring soulmate that's going to balance you out. A healer as well, could be a physician or a therapist of some kind, medicine man, but somebody that knows how to fix situations and how to bring people together and make things better in general. Okay, it's very I like that. What's not to like about that? So I'm going to get you some charms here, but first I'm going to get into the traits. And so I did pull these traits at random, did not cherry pick them at all. So we're going to see what they are. And remember, just take these loosely, because if you have someone in mind or a particular type and this doesn't line up, that doesn't mean that this reading isn't for you. It can still be for you. So we've got green eyes. This person could have green eyes. Ah, I swear to God, I did not cherry pick this. We've got twin flame. So if you don't believe in that concept, cool. It just means somebody that you're going to feel extremely close to, closer than you've ever felt in ways that you've never felt it. We've got Capricorn. Person could be Capricorn. That's what I was saying about the earth energy. Person's, oh my gosh. Or Virgo. Okay, I was thinking that as well when I was thinking about this person really applies themselves, but then they need to take time, you know, away to sort of recover. And every like professional Virgo that I've been close to or known of, they like knock it out of the park when they're on the field, but then they like recluse after that, and you're like, where'd you go? And then they come back and they're like, yeah. So Virgo energy. We've got broke. I don't feel like this coming out on the 4 of Swords could be what this person is healing from being broke. Okay, but there are only like 3 cards that talk about finances in this deck, and so the one you guys just so happen to get this one, that this person is coming out of that, I believe. We've got has siblings, and that's coming out on that home card. So I do feel like this person has siblings, and it looks like they're close to their siblings, or they get along with people. It could be friends that they treat as siblings, you know, there's a certain closeness. We've got similar in age to you. Okay, so regardless, I do feel like you guys are opposites in some way, and that this person's got kind of an old soul. We've got scars. I feel like those scars is just help this person to mature, and they're going to have a mature approach to this connection. We've got wears jewelry. Okay, we've got muscular build. We've got average height. So average height for a man, average height for a woman, depending on who you're here for. Dark skin for their ethnicity or nationality. We've got balding. So if it's female, could have part of their head shaved, or you know, really short hair, maybe like toe head, you know, very light or white blonde hair. It almost looks like they're bald even if they're not. Or they could actually be balding hair. And we've got curly and coarse hair, so whatever hair they have or the hair they have is curly and or coarse. And we've got red hair. Again, I did not cherry pick. That's freaking amazing. In fact, we did see, I pulled this on camera and I pulled that on camera that has the red hair, and so, yeah, there was no way to align that. And so that's what we've got. So beautiful, guys. I'm going to take it over to the extended, but first I said I would get you charms, so I'm going to do that because I'm trying to do the charms more. I've got all these charms. Why shouldn't I use them? Let me know if you guys like the charms. I feel like, well, I'm not really sure. I know some channels do the charms and people really like them, I assume, because they, you know, do them. I kind of like them. I just wish I had more time to do them. I feel like it's always, you know, last minute sort of thing. But then I have other things I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I love you guys so much I wanted to get on here and make you a video. So we've got the unicorn. Okay, so I was talking about this person having a unique voice. Maybe they're just unique in general. Like, this does sound like a unicorn because this is somebody that, I mean, they tick nearly all my boxes, it seems like, you know, the kind of person that holds you down, holds space, you know, processes their feelings, acknowledges their feelings, shows their feelings, is a hard worker, has good relationships, you know, just builds your self-esteem, is there for you, nurtures you. So there's a real purity of heart to this person. Their protective energy as well, and focused and stable. There's a real sweetness to this person and a passion as well. Very affectionate. We've got I care, grumpy bear. So this person, even when they're grumpy, they still care about you, even when you tick them off. And I think, you know, maybe with that Capricorn energy or that Virgo energy can tend to be a little bit grumpy. But we've got care out loud. Say it, show it, share it. Exactly. So this person's going to care out loud. They're going to say it. They're going to share it. They're going to show it. And it says, forgive a friend who was grumpy to you. So this might be somebody you need to forgive, or this person is going to be forgiving. In relationships, there's always going to be a time when people need to forgive each other for something, some slight or some miscommunication, whatever, you know, people are people, we're humans, so that happens. And then we've got this ring here, which for me is a solitaire that indicates like engagement. Also, it could be somebody's birthstone, with that being citrine November birthstone. And then we've got this red flower rose, so indicating, you know, the passion, vitality, and also it's a gesture, like a classic gesture of romance, right? So I think there's something classy about this person. It might be understated. I feel like for the majority of you it will be understated, but it's definitely there. And so this person can show you a luxurious time, I feel. You know, whatever dollar amount they're bringing home, I feel this person just has a natural thing about that, like something about that. And then we've got my precious indifferent creature. So again here, so is this their person being indifferent? No, I feel like, I think this is referring to those times your person will be a little cool with you when, like maybe you have made them grumpy or hurt their feelings, because I do get that this is a sensitive person, and sometimes maybe they let their ego get a little bruised, and at those times, you know, that might be indifferent, but you're still gonna love the hell out of them. Again, it's this whole energy of, you know, if somebody's grumpy, you still care about each other. It's like not a deal breaker to get grumpy at one another. You guys can handle your feelings, which is good. So not somebody that's going to disappear at the first sign of conflict. And then I observed the event. Bystander did nothing. Okay. So this could be somebody that's already watching you. And maybe, yeah. I think it has to do too with, maybe something to do with like inheritance. This person could actually be getting an inheritance. So something that they're going to get of value is going to just come to them, fall in their lap at some point, and make them feel very victorious, and it's going to help the connection and also give them something more to offer. So it could be that this person, for some of you, this person is fresh out of a breakup when you meet them, if they're needing to break up. Just follow your intuition on that. Just know that this person is putting themselves first. It's like at some point they need to learn, like their emotional maturity came on the heels of learning the lesson of putting themselves first in order to like let something or someone fall away from their life that wasn't serving them. And so as a result, they're going to be able to be happy with you. Okay, so this is what I got for you, group 1. Again, the links for the extended are down below. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. If you do comment down below, leave any comment to be entered in to win a free reading by me, and I will announce those this month. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So this is all about your next significant other. And we've got your cards here pre-shuffled, and we'll pull more as needed. So I'm going to let you know what energies I'm initially picking up on before we get started, so you can decide if this is the right reading for you, or choose another group, or check out the playlists down below for another reading. What we've got here, I feel like some of you who have tuned in to group 2 are actually wanting to become I don't know if you're wanting to become famous, or you're wanting to be a star in your own life. You're wanting more recognition, to say the very least. And some of you could be quite down about the fact that you're not getting recognition, or that you feel like somebody has done you wrong and you're not wanting to be done wrong anymore, like life has done you wrong. Others of you, you know, are taking a very light approach to life because, you know, I don't know if it's like an antidote to the fact that you feel like you have been pushed around, but you definitely sort of taking like this light approach to life. Like I know this person, actually a couple of the Scorpio suns that I have known, and I've known several, there's a couple that stand out as being very much like somebody that's like, and I'm not saying you're a Scorpio, but this is an example. All they want to do is have fun. They're just chilling. Like they come across that way, but really it's sort of masking like this unhappiness underneath and this longing for more recognition. But they just feel like, in a sense, that they've given up, or they're starting to give up, or they don't want to show people that they really long for more recognition because that's not cool. So they're wanting to instead act like they're easygoing and things like that. So if that doesn't sound like you, maybe choose another group, or this could actually be the person who's coming in, your next significant other. If it sounds like somebody that you might know, or this just sounds like an interesting reading, then stick around. But the very least, also I'm getting some of you are musicians. So either you like to play music, you have dreams of being like a rock star or something like that, or you just want to be a rock star, like metaphorically in your own life, like getting a lot more recognition than you do from the people in your life. And so you definitely want to be the center of attention to the person that you end up with, like your significant other. If you have someone in mind, or this next significant other that's coming in, you're really going to want somebody who's going to love spending time with you and make you the apple of their eye, which, you know, I feel like that's what we all want, right? Or most people want something like that. So let's see what we've got here. So this is going to represent like your person, your significant other, the one who's coming into your life. So the card that we got from the Romantic Fairies is love language, quality time. Be the witness to each other's lives. I feel like you guys are going to have this in common, that you're both going to want to spend a lot of time together. Like you guys both could have quality time as like one of your top 2 love languages. So you definitely wanting to be a witness to each other's lives, like be each other's fan, so to speak, whatever you're doing in life. Representing your person, we've got the 2 of Swords in reverse. We've got the Queen of Wands, and we've got the Justice card. So somebody here could be Libra. We've got strong Libra energy if it's air. We've also got fire sign energy, but you can be any sign. Your person could be any sign. So this next significant other could have strong air in their chart, be a Libra, or be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have some of those traits here. And yeah, definitely very strong. Definitely very strong Libran energy, as well as some Aries and Pisces energy as well, okay? I was going to say High Priestess when I pulled her, and you know, yeah, I guess that does make sense because the Queen of Wands is like 2/3 Aries and 1/3 Libra, so that makes sense. Okay, anyway, with that being said about your person, what am I getting from your person here? And we've got traits that I'm going to pull at the end here that are going to show like their height, weight, like their looks, physical characteristics. But as far as like how your person's coming across, I feel like your person has had trouble making decisions. Like this is somebody that I think they're getting better at it though, okay? They could have been very wishy-washy or just unable to make an important decision in their life, or just have difficulty making decisions in general. And it's interesting because this person is a very fiery and determined person, and they're very like justice minded, and I do think they have good karma here with that Justice card. And even I'm drawn to this Egyptian painting on the background there, so I feel like this person has good karma from previous lives, like they came into this world with good karma. But for some reason, they have not been able to apply. I think that maybe they might be afraid or have been afraid of their own power. But I see them coming more into their own power. Like this is a very potent, feisty, confident, self-assured person, regardless of gender, regardless of sign, okay? And they didn't want to misuse their power by making the wrong choices or the wrong decisions here. In their life just in general, and maybe they have been confused by circumstances. I just get that maybe some of them get a little bit overwhelmed with information, and they want to do the right thing, and they want to be fair and just to everybody, but you can't always be fair and just to everybody all the time. Like sometimes somebody's got to lose, or sometimes, you know, people don't get their way, and it's not always on this person's shoulders to mediate everything, or to make it so that everybody, you know, gets their participation trophy or anything like that, just for example, right? I'm getting to this person could be a teacher, but I'm not getting that for everybody. It's kind of more of a specific message, so only take what resonates. But with this Two of Swords in reverse, again, it's just speaking to me of this person's, you know, confusion or conflict, especially with the way that they think in their thoughts, right? I feel like this person has needed to take a leap of faith in order to take action in their life. See how she's sitting on her throne? She's the queen. She came in with some really good karma. She probably had, I'm saying she because that's what's on the card, but you could be here for masculine. Your next significant other could be a masculine, but either way, they came in with good karma and like stature. Like the way that they carry themselves, it's like they are used to sitting on a throne or used to having a position of authority. And in this life, they're probably not. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they are the star that you want to be associated with, or the type of person that you would want to be. But because some of you really do want more recognition, but they don't. They haven't known how to use that power or how to think about themselves in that way and apply it to the present day. That's what I'm getting there. So some confusion and a leap of faith needed to take action. Some of them have dealt with unbalanced relationships that have made them this way, like made them feel a little stuck, or I'm hearing pressured as well. You know, this Queen of Wands and even like Libran energy is someone that, you know, they do have very strong opinions, right? They could be very easygoing, but once you step on their deeply held principles, they're going to, their tendency will be to like be Judge Judy on your ass, and basically like assert themselves and be a little sharp or strong with it. But this person hasn't wanted to do that. They've had some sort of a blockage regarding communicating their opinions, or maybe it's because they know they're so potent and powerful they don't want to do the wrong thing. It just boils back to that. And so this is good that this person has a conscience, because how it applies to you in relationships is they're going to be very careful with you, not want to say or do the wrong thing. And even though they have strong opinions and a lot of like natural power and authority, they're going to defer to you. They're going to want you to weigh in. They're going to want your opinion on things. But where that kind of gets a little bit challenging maybe is like maybe this is not a decisive enough person for you, or maybe at times they're a bit judgmental, or make you know, the wrong decisions based on, you know, some highfalutin judgments or ideals that you can't resonate with, but it just depends on you guys' relationship. So there is a potential, not gonna lie, for you guys to clash swords, or for this person to need to be more open and honest instead of being so sedate and reserved. But this is what we're getting. I just get that this person is, though, some of their good qualities based on the cards is they are wise and they are loving. They are somebody, like, in their relationships, they're very passionate, and they're also just very commanding and confident. And so I know that, you know, society still has this little issues with, especially females, being too commanding and too confident, because even though this is a female on the card, fire energy is masculine energy, so that could be it too. Societal pressures or like disapproval from like society has made them like be afraid to really express or assert themselves or communicate as openly and honestly as that they would really want to, for fear of being taken the wrong way or making themselves a target. But just know that this person is very in other ways they are very confident, and it's like even if they can't communicate their thoughts or feelings or opinions on certain things with enough confidence or make very confident decisions, when it boils down to what they really think, like their deeply held principles, they're very firm and strong in what they really think, even if they don't know how to always communicate it. So I also getting this person receives a lot of inner guidance, like divine guidance, perhaps from you know, their alternate selves and alternate realities for some of them, because time's an illusion. If you know, you know. This person could be actually tapping into their more authoritative past selves. They get guidance, though. They get some sort of inner guidance, and I think that contributes to them. Like, you're going to meet this person and feel like they know a lot more than what they're saying. And they're very deliberate and calm and careful, and this comes from this inner guidance that they have. Also, they could be having some sort of legal matters with that justice that are going on, but if so, those legal matters are going smoothly. Like, it's going smoothly for your person. And if you're wanting to marry this person, I think that this particular significant other, group 2, that's coming into your life is somebody that you could have a smooth path to marriage with, but we'll have to wait until the extended to check that out. The link for that will be down below to see the path to marriage with this person for those that are interested in seeing where this goes. But there's something, like, legally speaking, if there is a legal matter, this person, that goes smoothly. If it's just to do with karma, they are smoothing out their karma. They've got some pretty smooth karma. I feel like they have done good deeds in the past. Could this person be married or have been married in the past? Yes, I believe so. Even if not technically married, I feel like this person has been committed, and I think that they're the type that's probably even, like, friendly with their ex, or that the ending went quite smoothly. Like, they have taken, like, a different approach. Maybe they had to bite their tongue in order to end something in a way that would allow it to be more harmonious, because we know that Libra energy really likes harmony and likes win-win situations. So that's what it's looking like with that. So let's get some more information on this person here. And if this is sounding like your person or someone that you would be interested in having as a significant other, or you're just liking the reading, go ahead and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And comment down below if you feel drawn to as well. So next I'm going to get the Fairy Tale Oracle to see more about your significant other, group 2 significant other spirit. All that's popping up. We've got the Frog Prince, Intimacy, number 12, which reduces to a 3. So I do get that this person is, you know, somebody that is going to love you for you, like warts and all. Like, this is somebody that you might think that they could do so much better than you, or that because you can tell that they're a strong, potent person with high ideals, that maybe you won't be able to meet those ideals, especially if you're struggling, especially if, like, some of you are kind of sad right now, or feel like, you know, the world pushes you around and you get down in those moments. This person is not going to judge you for that. They're going to love you warts and all. This is somebody that knows how to be intimate with other people. They know how to be loyal. They know how to develop a bond. I feel like this person with you is not going to have a problem. expressing themselves, which is good. I feel like they have developed or are in the process of developing their self-expression so that by the time that you guys get together, they're able to communicate how they feel. Or they could have just always been that way, but they had difficulty communicating in other circumstances, like with regard to work or other relationships. But when it comes to intimate relationships, this person's going to tell you how they feel. I feel like they're developing and growing in the areas of intimacy, that they are going to be somebody that is going to hold space for you. This is kind of like group 1 in that sense. And spend that quality time with you. Like, I feel like this person is going to tell you, like, they can build you up. If you are a musician, they're going to tell you, babe, you're a rock star. If you aren't, you know, a musician or anything like that, they're just going to love spending time with you, and they're going to let that be known. They're going to tell you how they feel. Like, I feel this person is going to really know how to develop in whatever ways works for you, and that whatever way you need this person to show you that they're interested in developing a bond or increasing, like, the connection. They're going to know how to do that, and they're going to do that. So let's get some fairy tale or true love cards. Tell us about group 2's significant other, please. This one, we've got resolving conflict, love, empathy, compassion, and understanding. And that's exactly what I was saying about this person in the dynamic that I'm picking up. For some of you, you really are struggling. Some of you could be in a distorted feminine energy where you don't know your worth, or this is your person. I feel like there is this energy of resolving conflict, though. Like, I think that the distorted feminine energy more has to do with what I was talking about with this person, like not being taken by society the right way, because society is, like, subconsciously still misogynistic in many ways. It's just a fact. And this is a strong, you know, feminine energy, even if it is a man. We all have masculine and feminine within us, so it's about making peace with the feminine side and being able to utilize it in a way that gets you the results in the external 3D world that you can live with and appreciate and feel appreciated. But I feel like this person comes into your life, helps you to resolve, like, any conflict that you have as well. So especially if you are down and you need compassion, understanding, and empathy, like, this person is going to give it to you. Okay. And I feel like you'll be able to, you know, do the same for this person as well. Seeing, is there anything else that we need to look at with regard to this spirit? It's pretty cut and dry. It was just like I was talking about. Somebody here struggles, wants more recognition, and I think you both struggle, but just in different ways, like I described. But if it's you that's the one that's struggling, wanting more recognition, this person's going to come in and do that for you. But you, like, both of you have the love language of quality time, will know how to give to each other in the ways that are needed to fill each other's heart and to increase the bond. So it's like I was saying with that Frog Prince intimacy card. Increasing the bond, like knowing how to do that. Knowing how to touch each other's hearts. Like, you're going to know how to touch this person's heart, and they're going to know how to touch yours. And I feel like it's going to be a pleasant surprise for you. They have a very healing influence on you and heal your heart in many ways as well. This is the kind of person that does these things, right? I guess if you could use your free will to deny them the access to be able to do that, but I don't see why you would want to do that. But this is the kind of person that does that, knows how to do those things. So let's get some archetype cards. Okay, tell us more about group 2's significant other, please, Spirit. We've got Virgin. This one's trying to come out. We've got Victim. And we've got Prince. We've got Queen at the back of the deck here. So radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. I feel like that's the highest expression of this person's feminine side, is to be in that that queenly energy, like I described. They sort of just came into the world with the kingly or queenly energy of being able to radiate that light on others, but there's been some sort of a conflict that has made this person feel blocked in that area. And also with the Virgin card here, it does feel like this person has been misunderstood regarding their desire for union, okay? And so some people might think that this person is just happy being alone, that this person is content with their role of being the peacemaker, of being self-controlled, like this energy of maybe they don't need anybody, or that they are just happy to be there for others and be the protector and the helper, or be in that role, right, the leader of other people. And that maybe they have some sort of a blockage regarding intimacy or getting physical, you know, and in the very rare case that this person could possibly be a virgin, or it's been a really long time since they were physically intimate, then I think there's been some sort of you know, miscommunication or confusion about that. It's also, this person could be, like, people could be getting this person twisted, like thinking that they're cold or frigid, when in actuality they're just not willing to compromise for situations that make them feel unbalanced. So I am getting some sort of like physically closed off energy from this person a little bit. And then we've got the victim here. This is somebody that very much, like, I feel like maybe this person has been victimized in the past, and they've experienced their share of painful endings. And I get that this person is like, they might be the Queen of Wands here, but they are the Queen of Swords. They were the Queen of Swords. It's like they made a wrong decision. They ended up getting really, really burned, and now they're being very careful about who they get close to. I think this contributed to sort of like this sort of idealism that this person has about love and relationships. So just know that this person, next significant other, is idealistic, especially about relationships. But that does help them to have like more of a purity of their heart, and their spirit is very pure as a result of that. Like I said, this person's good karma. And they're definitely not going to, just because they're a nice person or because they have a real sweetness about them, yeah, that's a double-edged sword. Like, they could use that sword to protect or to strike somebody down. So this person, you know, don't just, I'm not saying that you would get it twisted, but some people probably do get this person twisted. Just know that this person is, it's a divine feminine who hasn't come into the divine feminine power yet, or a divine masculine who is in distorted feminine energies at time, because the world does not support that. So read Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth if you want to know more about what I'm talking about with regard to all of those things. But the bottom line of what you need to know is that I think that this person had difficulty maintaining proper boundaries in the past, especially when it came to intimate relationships or getting intimate with others. And they are no longer that. Like, they've laid down the law with regard to that, and they're going to be very defensive. So if and when this person, since this is your next significant other, lets you get intimate or physically close to them, or just close to them in general, just know that, you know, that is a real treat. That is a real accomplishment, because this person is very picky at this point about who they let get very close to them, because they're not going to, and they're also like discerning about who they let get close to them as well. They're not going to let anybody take advantage of them. And we've got a very romantically charming person here with the Prince. Aw. So romantic charm and potential for power. So I definitely get that this person has a lot of romantic potential. So even if they are very much in like the sort of like caretaker energy, healer energy, or anything like that, this person is, I just get, regardless of how they are, they do have a lot of romantic potential. Like, this is a romantic person. I feel like people probably miss that about them, because they are in the energies that we see here of being kind of stern, kind of strong in their ideals or in their firm beliefs about things. Maybe they come across as like indecisive, or they've been alone for a while, or they're picky about who they're with, or they're defensive about their love life or their personal life. It's like, no, this person's actually a very romantic, very charming person. And they have a lot of potential to grow in that area, which is likely that they will grow in that area with you. So I'm going to go ahead and get into these here before pulling you guys some charms. And so if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. And if you would like a private reading, my contact information is in the description. So these are traits that came out, did it off camera, easier that way because there are a lot of different categories. So for group 2, the type of relationship this is a soulmate relationship, okay? We've got has a lot of friends. This is describing your significant other. We've got Pisces. I did pick up on that Piscean energy, didn't I, with that? You wouldn't normally associate the Queen of Wands, which is fire energy, with Piscean energy, but I did get High Priestess energy from this person, so we've got that. We've got Scorpio as well. I think I did talk about Scorpio, and I did not, or did I see these cards? I don't remember if I did or not, but I did. I think it was in this group that I was talking about the Scorpio and the way that they are. Yeah, okay, got it. And then we've got financially stable, so that's good. This person is coming across as Queen energy, so maybe that's where they have directed their energy and into being financially stable, as opposed to like focusing so much on love. Even though this is a passionate person, if they don't find somebody that they can really dedicate themselves to, then they would take that passion and dedicate it to something else. So, and again, it might not be really obvious because unlike the King of Wands, she kind of holds back and doesn't show off like her accomplishments as much. But this person is somebody who does hold themselves to very high professional and ethical standards, and is quite consistent when they, even perfectionistic when they apply themselves. So they have high expectations, and I feel like that's why people are like, oh, well, nobody's going to be good enough for this person, but you're going to be good enough because you are their next significant other. We've got older than you. We've got prominent nose. We've got tattoos or piercings. We've got heavy or curvy build. We've got tall height. We've got fair skin. So whatever, you know, it is, like tall height for their gender and fair skin for their ethnicity. We've got medium length hair, regardless if masculine or feminine. We've got wavy hair. We've got brown hair. And we've got hazel eyes, okay? So, yeah. But if that doesn't resonate with who you have your eye on or whatnot, you know, but the rest of the reading does resonate, then just take this part with a grain of salt anyway. It's a general reading. I'm going to get a few charms. Just a few this time, Spirit. Okay. Last time we got too many. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. So I am a little silly on my channel sometimes, guys. It's just because why not be a little bit silly? You know, it raises the vibration and the energy, so why not? Not all of this has to be so serious all the time. We've got the gold chain here. I do feel like this is a strong person. They are a high quality person as well. And this is somebody that I'm almost feeling like this is representing lifetimes that you guys have spent with one another. And it does show like a chain of events that is leading you guys to be together, like even to reconcile if this is somebody from your past. And don't freak out, it doesn't have to be, but reconcile if this is somebody from a past life, which I do feel like it is, since you guys are soulmates. We did pick up on past life stuff. We've got dream, we've got enough. So I'm getting that this person is like they're a dreamer, and with that Piscean energy, that makes sense. And this person, I feel, has learned that they are enough. Like, they used to not feel like they were enough. Maybe they were left out in the cold. Did see like a painful past or painful ending. This person has really worked on themselves, and especially like financially speaking. This person's like, if it says they're financially stable, I feel like that's maybe a fairly recent development, that they finally like gotten to a place where they feel like they're enough. Like, they feel like they're enough to have a relationship and to be at a place where they can finally feel a little comfortable financially. We've got sleigh here, so Christmas could be important to this person. The winter season could be as well, especially if this person was born a Scorpio or a Pisces. Both of those take place. Well, Scorpio is late fall, Pisces is winter season, so that could be representing like more validation for the sign. But also I'm getting sleigh. This person slays. I mean, they are a they're Queen of Fire, Piscean energy, and or Scorpio even, and the Libra energy, all very attractive people usually, especially, you know, just, I guess this person has like swag. I mean, they're attractive people. And then, you know, maybe they weren't always so. This is something that maybe they're developing into here. I do feel like a chain of events has occurred to where this person is feeling like they're more than enough. So it's like a glow up financially, interpersonally, as well as perhaps physically as well. So this is somebody that is very affectionate, makes a good friend as well as a good lover, has good self-esteem. It might not always have been so, but it will be the case when you meet them or if you know them going forward, and they're a creative, optimistic person as well. We've got this little message from the fortune cookie. What does this say? Your biggest achievement lies in helping others first. Yeah, this is somebody like very much along those lines. They've got their ego in check, and I think maybe, you know, people feel like when you have your ego in check sometimes that you are not a go-getter enough, or that you are I don't know, are not successful in like an egoic, you know how I've talked about this on my channel before, sort of like first world Western sort of sense. But this person is believes in helping others, and I think that's probably why they have such good karma. So this is what I've got for you guys. I'm going to take it over to the extended, and we're going to do the path to marriage reading, where we're going to find out like if this is somebody you want to commit to, how long is that going to take, what does that look like, what does the road to marriage and commitment look like for you and this person. Also, we will get advice from the romance angels and some other cards. So the link for that will be down below, but if this is where we part ways, I appreciate you guys tuning in as always, and I'd ask you to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Welcome, group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. All right, let me catch my breath. I did a lot of talking in groups 1 and 2 and their extendeds. So let me tell you what I'm picking up for you, group 3, so you can decide if this is the right reading for you, if you want to choose another group, or check out a playlist linked down below for a different reading. I am getting that, regardless of your age, a lot of you are grown-ups, okay? I don't know, like demographically speaking, the age range of people who watch, I feel like, yeah, you're pretty much, I don't get a lot of teeny boppers on this channel, but if you are, hi, and I am getting more of a grown-up energy from you, group 3, regardless. Like, what do I mean by that? You're thoughtful, you're responsible, you're understanding, you're calm, you're grounded. And I'm also getting, though, you're definitely not boring, okay? Because some of you are very much like used to being the catalyst in your group. You make things happen, just like by your presence, you make things happen. You also somebody that could be very much the initiator, you know, goes after what you want, is in touch with your masculine side, or your yang side, regardless of your gender or sex. There's something very like much a go-getter about you, somebody that you move, you take action. So I think you're looking for somebody who wants to keep an eye on you, which is funny. I'm not sure what spirit means by that necessarily. Do you need somebody to keep an eye on you? Because some of you are so catalytic, or just so like unstoppable or something. But I don't really feel like you do need somebody, because there is this balance to you. There's like this grown-up responsible side, but also this very very assertive side to you as well. But I do feel like you are looking for somebody that I feel like some of you like to watch like your favorite movies over and over again, because you just love them so much. They're predictable, and they're like comfort food in the sense that you know what's going to happen. And I feel like you want somebody that treats you that way. I just think you want somebody that's going to look at you, pay attention to you, keep an eye on you. I don't think in a bad way, just you want somebody to not be able to get enough of you. So if this sounds like your group, then feel free to continue watching, or if it just sounds interesting, you're welcome to watch as well. So the first card that I got for you guys, pre-shuffled, and we do have your like the traits of the person, your significant other here. Off to the side, we'll get into those towards the end. We're talking about like eye color, hair color, and stuff like that. And that will be like just like more of a fun part of the reading, but all of the reading is general, so just apply it how it resonates. But the first cards we've got for you guys, we've got natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally. So this is talking about your person. What do they like to do? They like to let things unfold naturally. I feel like you can resonate with that in a sense. In another sense, you have probably been the chaser in more than one like past relationship, and you might take that approach towards this person, or you might be weighing that like, oh, should I be the one to initiate this or that? If that's what's natural for you, your person is kind of like a nature person. Like they want things to unfold naturally, and so I think you're going to be tapping more into your grounded, more sort of patient, less assertive side when it comes to this person a little bit, maybe. We'll see what else comes out. We've got the Four of Wands. Excuse me. Oh, great. All this talking and like my throat is closing up. Oh well. Four of Wands, that's fire sign energy. We've got the Ace of Cups, water sign energy, and we've got the Two of Swords in reverse. So we got the Two of Swords in all three groups, and probably there are similarities. So if you were drawn to watch all three groups, there could be additional messages for you in all three. In terms of this person, your next significant other, group 3, the song that I got for you guys was Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor, written by one of my favorite artists, the late great Prince. And I am seeing that here with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I mean, it hardly gets any better than that. I think this person wants things to naturally evolve with you, not because they have doubts, but maybe they have a little bit of doubts with the Two of Swords, but because they can sense, as you will, that this connection has legs, that this connection has a future, that there's something about this connection, you know, that feels like it could be the real deal, like you could be the one for each other. So in terms of this person, because this is about them and their personality and stuff, yeah, they could have any of these elements in their chart pretty strongly, but just generally speaking, I am getting like a community spirit from this person. I feel like they do have good relationships with those in their life, be it family, friends, or coworkers, or if this is someone that you know. You might have had a disagreement if it is, but I do generally get that the potential is there for high compatibility. If this is somebody that is focused on peace, you know, especially after hard work. I get some of these people are very hard workers. I just realized something. Did I not do that? I did do that. Did I or didn't I? I don't remember. Anyway, from group 2. So, yeah, hard workers, and they know how to rest, like maybe after a hard day of work, perhaps where they work with a lot of different people, maybe an event planning or something along that, where they're dealing with people and like also like feel good emotions as well. But regardless if they do that for their work or not, they do like their quiet time too, okay? And so you see this lady sitting there all alone, drinking her glass of wine. This person could enjoy a nice glass of wine or something else that they enjoy. Maybe watching a movie over and over at the end of the day to help clear their mind and to relax after that. So it's like this person knows how to relax as well as knows how to work hard. And I get that this is a creative person as well. Somebody that rides high on their positive emotions. Like maybe they're not always super positive. I don't know. We'll see what else comes out. But they do ride high on their positive emotions at those times when they do feel positive. And at those times they can be quite joyful, quite active. And I do get that, you know, this could be the oldest person in their family if they have siblings, or they were just very mature and had to be for whatever reasons. That could just be their personality. So they seem to understand, like, unlike you, some of you, I feel like you're very like forward moving, wanting things to happen fast. Maybe you're always like that, and maybe you're not, but for those that resonates with, some of you are like that some of the time, or can resonate with that energy. Maybe, like I said, you have been a chaser in past relationships or something. This person, they are like very different from that, in that they like to, you know, take their time. Okay, so they like to savor the moment. So I'm getting that this probably comes from a maturity that they learned from their childhood. Maybe, again, like I said, being the oldest, you know, of many siblings, or just like having parents that have instilled like responsibilities within them, you know, from a young age. Or they could even be parents as well. But there's something about this person, this next significant others, oh my gosh, next significant other, group 3, that lends them to be to resonate with your grown-up part, like the grown-up part of your personality and the grown-up part of their personality are, I feel, what's going to make you most compatible, and you both have that side to you. Okay. This is what happens when you're trying to say a million things in like 5 minutes for 3 hours in a row. But bear with me here. So what else about this person are we getting? Just that they are, they're like the peacekeeper of the situation. Whatever they are in charge of, they're the peacekeeper. They could be like a teacher or a manager or something like that. Just regardless of like wherever they're at, whatever situation they find themselves around other people, they like are the one that kind of keeps the peace, even if it's like a very difficult situation. Now, maybe they're not like that in present day, but in past relationships or in childhood, they had a very difficult childhood with that Two of Swords, And you can see her cute little face, poor little thing, being pulled in 2 different directions, not knowing which way to go. Maybe divorce has caused this person to become like they had to step up and be the man or the woman of the house because of a divorce, or because of just like some sort of split or divide at home. There's some sort of energy like this is what caused your person to have to become like the peacekeeper type of individual, or the one to take charge and make things okay, because they had to face difficult decisions and or difficult situations, and even in present life they could still be doing that. Also, you know, they could also having to reconcile a lot of different opinions. If they work like in information technology or something along those lines, it's like they're always trying to sort through other people's opinions or anything like that to make decisions or to find the best path forward that works for everybody, okay? So with this, I do feel like, you know, we have to say every time that we get the 4 of Wands that that could be a twin flame or higher level soulmate relationship for those that that resonates with. So it's where passion meets stability, potential here for this to be a soulmate connection of some kind. I do get, though, that generally this person is a pretty happy person. Like everything does work out in the end for this person, works out well for them. I feel like they do well for themselves financially, or they're coming into that energy of having stable finances, prospering. There is this energy of a happy home life as well. Like whether they live with others or if they live alone, it does feel like they live with others. Maybe if they're a single parent or something like that, or they live with roommates or siblings, there's something like that, okay? I do feel regardless of who they live with, they are mature. They're the mature one in the group, or they really just are the one that steps up to play that role when it's necessary. And I get too that this person does get recognition for what they do for other people. So this is a serviceable person. They get recognition. They're comfortable in their own skin. There's this energy of being able to make other people comfortable in their own skin. Definitely getting that. And I feel like this is somebody that falls in love with like the present moment. This is somebody that has a lot of love to give, is very nurturing and loving, and they're the type of person that knows how to nurture a relationship so that it will blossom. There's this energy of divine love that I have to talk about as well with that Ace of Cups. So like this person is very excited. Like I feel like this is a very romantic person, and they want to come into union, and they want to be romanced or to romance you. There is this energy of that. This is a very warm feeling that I'm getting from this person, and it is probably divinely guided, this relationship as well. So it is somebody that knows how to fall in love and be in love and savor the moment, like I said. And I do feel like with this 2 of Swords sort of conflict or whatever this is, it's like this person does need to take a leap of faith, maybe because they've been hurt in the past, because of having experienced or witnessed a terrible breakup or something like that. Because of maybe feeling like they have a lot of factors to consider, that they need to take a leap of faith in order to take action. So it's good because I feel like you are more action oriented than this person, and in that sense it's good because you'll balance each other out a little bit, whereas this person maybe gets stuck in analysis paralysis, or they are dealing with some of the relationships feel a little unbalanced, and not all of them are perfect, but they generally are happy and have happy relationships. So there is something here that is unbalanced with regard to their communication, decision making, and or relationships due to clashing of like differing opinions or something along those lines. So there is this need to be more open and honest. So I feel like, generally speaking, that this person is very romantic, ready for love, wants to come into union with someone. They want it to happen naturally. They don't want to have to push it too much, because they do have some sort of a little blockage regarding their heart, regarding their heart chakra and their emotions, because of something that they'd been through. So that's why they're kind of like, maybe even take sort of a lackadaisical approach, or just like really let things happen slowly and naturally, because they don't want to try to force anything, because they've seen like the disaster that that can create if you try to force something that's not meant to be. So they're not going to do that with you. Okay. But this person otherwise seems very emotionally available, and everybody has blockages about things that happen to them. So that's what we're getting at about your person here. So they could be need to be a little bit more open and honest about certain things, but I guess you'll just get to know them, and in time work that out. I do feel like we need to get some more cards here, though. Get the Fairy Tale Oracle, see if that can shed some light. And if this reading is resonating, please like, subscribe, and share, or comment down below. Let me know if it resonates, or if you just like the reading. Okay. So for Group 3, Spirit, and tell me more about Group 3's significant other, please. We've got Snow White and Rose Red, Sister Love, number 26. Okay, so this person could have a sister that's around them that they love a lot, because isn't it interesting that we've got two females here hugging on this card and then two females here, one with light hair, one with dark hair. So it could be something to do with that, like a divide that has occurred. Maybe they're having difficulty with the sister, or I feel like they're very close to their sister. There's somebody, they could even work with like a family member who is like a sister. They could have a possessive sister who is very protective of them. So just beware of that. This could be a same-sex relationship like you're here for, or like if you're here for a man, it could be that he's very close to his sister, or you know, or a brother in that sense, right? But I feel like it's more to do with, like the card says, like there's some sort of a sister love here. And I think this just depicts too that that this person is I just get this very sort of like, even though your person could be quite masculine, especially if you're here for a masculine, they are in touch with this feminine side of them, and it's likely to do with a close relationship with a female family member, okay? So that's going to be integral. Be prepared for that. And let's see what else comes out. Group 3. Tell us more about Group 3's future significant other, please. We've got creativity. So you're dealing with quite a creative person. And again, maybe they work in some sort of creative field with a family member or a sister, because we got a man and a woman here on the card, but it could also be talking about just their creativity and their imagination. Quite the imagination going on here with this person. Very optimistic and enthusiastic, and this connection is going to be creative. I feel like, is it going to be the connection that's creative? Yeah, the connection's going to be creative. I feel like you're going to help this person to feel safe and happy and content enough to open up and express themselves more, and probably in a creative way, like the card says. So they'll be able to be very like playful and like something somewhat just like innocent and honest with you, and it all comes from like feeling safe in the connection to be able to do that with you. I feel like, you know, the connection's going to really fill their cups of love so much that they feel content enough to express themselves. But I do think this has to do with expression, and I do think it has to do with creativity, so creative expression of some kind. Okay, are we drawn to anything else here on the card? No, just that yellow. This person's learning to be more creative, and it has to do with their enthusiasm for the connection. Okay. Some of them with the chivalry card at the back of the deck are learning to be more chivalrous. So learning to be more of a gentleman, especially if they're very in touch with their feminine side, then they're working on embodying more of sort of like more of an assertive side, and more of a romantic sort of side, the type like to overcome shyness, to be more like, I do get that they are romantic, but there is something here, and it has to do with this female sibling maybe that is helping this person develop their chivalry, their ability to be like that knight in shining armor, or to take a creative approach and to express themselves creatively. This is the type of person that write you music, share their favorite media with you, movies, maybe write you poetry or something along those lines. So let's see what else comes out. I wanted to get you archetype cards next, and I feel like I forgot to get you cards in the group 2. I'm not sure, so I'm going to do that here. Pretty sure. I think you guys will live. You guys gonna live? Comment down below if you'll live. We've got Naive Guy. Yeah, this is what I was picking up. Thanks, Spirit. I'm glad I was drawn to, because I'm like, what is going on here? Because we see this person's very romantic, but also stable, and they've got like all these good qualities, and they're very like receptive, and like I said, they might have a little blockage, especially at communication, but not very big, because they are generally emotionally available, which is nice to see. But what is the deal here with this person? We've got Naive Guy, innocent, a little clueless, impulsive, so they could come across unaffected. I do feel like more so that it has to do with them being like a little bit innocent. So something about them that's being innocent, like their sister helps them to express themselves. And again, they could have some sort of a creative business, and they like juggle work and home or responsibilities related to this. Could be a family business as well. Or it could be a family business getting this person matched up with somebody, because we do see this person has a lot of love to give and does want to come into union with somebody. Maybe they just don't know how to do it. So let's get one more card. I think, I'm not sure. Should we get another card from this deck, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying yes. Okay, tell us more about Group 3's significant other, please. We've got alien, sensitive, magic, indigo, drawing. Is that drawing? Exactly. Maybe they draw. Maybe they are an artist. Ethereal, angelic, unreachable, out of this world. Okay, so they feel a little bit like the odd man or woman out. And it could just be because they're so sensitive, and in this world that values like toxic masculinity and things of that nature, especially like Western society and first world, you know, then this would make a masculine energy feel like left out or weird or strange or something like that. So I think that's where this comes from, like this energy of needing support from a family member to sort of feel like, you know, to be encouraged to pursue a romantic interest. Okay, we got attorney turned over as well, justice helper, truth teller, ethics and morals. So this person actually could be working in criminal justice, or yeah, they actually could be, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so that might be what has gotten in the way of them pursuing a romantic interest, is some sort of idealistic approach. So maybe they do their creative stuff on the side, or maybe they have a corporate job but they really dream of being an artist or something. There's some sort of like interference in their love life that has prevented them from like pursuing the romantic vision that they have for themselves, and that in their natural like sensitivity and naivete as well. Okay, interesting. All right, let's see, let's get these here. So I pulled these off camera because it's easier, because there's a lot of different categories. So for Group 3, Spirit, tell us about Group 3's significant other, please. Karma to be resolved. So it's likely that this person has some karma to be resolved. Is it to do with this connection? No, it's actually to do with this person just learning to express themselves and learning to pursue their passions and learning to be more open while they do it. Okay, so it has to do with that, taking action on new projects and integrating their creative ideas. We've got Cancer that goes along with that, these two for me. Cancer could be strong in their chart. Taurus could be strong in their chart. Taurus ruled by Venus definitely has creative, feminine and sensitive undertones. Well, maybe not as sensitive, more like creative and artistic undertones. Ooh, we got wealthy. Yeah, this guy is dressed in a suit, isn't he? So family business or something along those lines, or this person has a good corporate job but he really wants to pursue something creative or does that in his spare time. Has children. Okay, so maybe that child on the card has to do with, is representing a child that they have from previous marriage or union, and so that could be part of the conflict. Like, this is why they feel like they're trying to go towards love, but it's taking a long time, and it has to be like a slow and steady sort of path forward towards love, because they have this child. For those that have children, it's not going to resonate for everybody, but for those that will resonate with, they have to weigh the pros and cons and like juggle responsibilities related to this child. So that's kind of where the confusion and conflict comes in for them. Like, how do I pursue my romantic life when I have to deal with this child's mother and the needs of this child and like X, Y, and Z? So yeah, I don't feel like this is something they talk about or want to talk about very often. Yeah, that's something that they think about a lot though, but they keep it to themselves, or they will. We've got younger than you, could be younger than you, younger at heart. They definitely come across as like younger at heart or developmentally, even though I do feel like there is this mature aspect to them. There's something youthful about them. Maybe they're just not that as experienced in love as you, or just like less emotionally mature, which is often the case. Whenever I say that, people are like, you think? It's like, well, you know, I just can't assume. We're talking to a lot of different people. People are different. You just can't always assume. So we've got freckles and moles, so could have noticeable freckles and or moles here. We've got glasses, could wear glasses as well. We've got athletic build. We've got short height. For some of you, this could be a shorter person. We've got medium skin, so medium for whatever their ethnicity is. We've got long hair, so longish hair. Both of these guys on the cards have somewhat longer hair. Could even be longer than that, or you could be here for a feminine or a woman. Straight hair. Both the guys on the cards have straight hair. Multicolored hair, so they could have some different colors in their hair, maybe on purpose, or yeah, maybe they have highlights or something. And then we've got brown eyes. Okay. So I'm going to get you a card from the Romance Angels before taking over to the extended, where we're going to pull cards and do a path to love reading, which will show to, actually it's a path to marriage reading, to show you the different, like the path to marriage regarding this person. But for group 3, Spirit, what guidance do the Romance Angels have for group 3? Tell us more about the significant other for group 3, please. Whatever wants to come out. We've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it does look like, you know, you guys will retreat together, and you could even be marrying this person because she's in a wedding dress. They're retreating. It looks like if you do go on a honeymoon, it's going to be you know, one that is very calming. It's just going to be the two of you. Usually it is, right, in a honeymoon type situation. But I think that it's more talking about that this person does need their space and their time to retreat, to go within. And I think they have some things that they need to process when they do that. Is that how they process their emotions? And will they, like, I feel like this person's very capable when it comes to like their work or things like that. As romantic as they are, I feel like they, you know, they're kind of an alien when it comes to processing their emotions. So I feel like when they do retreat or go within, it's to process their emotions, okay? And to get real clear on what their emotions are. Is this going to affect the viewer? Will the viewer be coming with? Yeah, the viewer, I feel like this card talks about, if you've ever read the book. And I do suggest, you know, if you're learning the tarot or oracle, why not read the book? It'll inform your intuition, which intuition is only subconscious analysis. Some of it is spiritual. A lot of it is, for some, depends on the person, but you know, I would suggest that, because in this case it certainly resonates that this person, this is a card talking about everybody needs time to disconnect, some people more than others. But the difference with this card in particular, and the point that it makes, is that this person will want to disconnect with you. So it's not like they need their space and their time to process their emotions on various things or whatnot, and they're going to leave you behind. You know, they don't want you. Like, some people don't like to be seen. Like, sometimes I feel like this person has sad feelings or disappointments that they still need to process, because they are such a sensitive person, right? So a lot of things make this person sad. And when that happens, a lot of people like to go, people who are like that like to go off by themselves, and they don't want other people to see them being sad or processing or anything like that. They don't want to include other people in that energy, because maybe they don't want their image to be tarnished, or they don't want to bring anybody else down. But with you, this person is going to be fine with you coming along with them on that. So they're going to be open and vulnerable to you, sort of seeing them you know, behind the scenes, behind the curtain, and seeing the real them, and when they struggle and things like that, which I don't know how you feel about that, but I think you guys are going to be okay with that, and you're going to probably want to do similar things yourself, or just like this is your soulmate for a lot of you, so it's not going to bother you to have to cheer them up, or just like accompany them when they need to go and be off on their own to process things. So that's what I'm getting there. Let's get you some charms before this gets too lengthy. Guys, let me know if you like the charms. I have them, so I'm doing them. I don't know. I feel like they add to the reading. Don't always have time to do them, but if I knew that it was something that was important to you guys, I would make more time for them. So, for group 3, Spirit, tell me more about their significant other, please. I'm sorry if you can hear noise upstairs. I don't know if they're doing jumping jacks or what the hell they're doing up there, but they're being awfully noisy, so I apologize for that. We've got I believe. So we've got Christmas lights across there. So this is the kind of kid that This person, when they were a kid, they really believed in things like Santa Claus for a really long time. That's where that gullible comes in, or there's just something innocent about them. So maybe they have some beliefs that you would think were silly or something like that. But they do think that they believe in true love. Definitely very romantic person, like I've been saying from the beginning. We've got, ooh, I want to flail with the beings. So this person maybe likes to dance or want to dance with you. They definitely want to be with somebody. They definitely want that. We've got, we want to ingest some mild poison. So this person wants to go on a date, dinner and dancing, drinks and dancing. They, you know, some of the traditional things that people do when they are romanticizing or romancing someone or being romanced by someone. We've got no bad days. I feel like this person would prefer not to have bad days. I definitely think that they have bad days. They want somebody with, you know, with them who can write out those bad days with them and can put an end to those bad days, you know, and help them to see, to have more faith in that not everything is as grim as it might at first seem. Like they want somebody to help them through their bad days, I feel. And we've got, you will find good fortune in love. So yeah, this is definitely somebody that believes in love, believes that, you know, they're going to find good fortune in love, believes in soulmates, might even believe in twin flames. This is a romantic individual. So this is what we've got for you guys. So the path to marriage will be over in the extended, and we're also going to pull some more cards. So follow me over there if you would like to. The link for that will be down below. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description. Otherwise, please do like and subscribe, share, and comment if you are drawn to. I do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys next time.